as a trainer, how do you help those people to achieve their goals?
So one of the things that we have in the UK is a QP study guide. And that QP study guide expands on the basic requirements that are in the directive of what a QP should know and understand. And we provide training modules, as we call them, based on the QP study guide that we have here. And I do training courses based on those QP modules and provide the academic side of the training that's expected for QPs. In addition, one of the things that I do for our QP delegates, as we call them, is I help them develop those less tangible skills that the QP needs. So I do a lot of mentoring and coaching, a lot of one-on-one with QPs, and I will help them work through the kind of scenario that you might come up in a normal QP day at work.
Okay, so it's really interesting. It's like you do simulations with them.
Absolutely.
Can you give us some example of such simulations or such scenarios that are pretty difficult?
For sure. For example, say you have a batch of tablets and you've had some production loss of that batch of tablets. Fluid bed dryers, for example, the sock at the top comes loose and you lose a lot of powder. Is that batch certifiable? Could you send that batch to the public? And the answer is, it depends.
So it depends on what happened, why it got lost, or then you need to assess what really happened, what caused it, and whether the rest was contaminated or not, something like this, right?
That's one of the considerations. You also need to consider the pharmaceutical actually makeup of that powder, because what will have gone up the chimney will have been the fines. So the particle size is very important. You also need to consider what the product is. So if the product is paracetamol, losing the fines isn't hugely important. If the product has a low therapeutic index, you need to understand the medicinal chemistry, then that is hugely important because that can affect the dosing of your product.